Good evening, everybody, and welcome to IWE Backlash, live from Orlando, Florida. I am Jimmy Bly alongside Christopher Pierce and Kyle Matthews. Gentlemen, tonight's going to be a heck of a pay-per-view here.
Oh, it really is, and boy, what a way to kick things off with Keith Lee.
Absolutely, starting things off tonight with our Intercontinental Championship match, and here comes the number one contender.
Without a doubt, in my opinion, Keith Lee, probably one of the most athletic big men on the roster. And tell you what a challenger here, too. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Keith Lee should be up in the world title picture, but maybe he could slowly start climbing his way up the ladder if he can capture that Intercontinental title here tonight.
Absolutely, everybody usually starts off with a mid-card title in their career, and we'll see if Keith Lee can do that here tonight as he gets his first shot at Matt Riddle's Intercontinental Championship. That match won in his match last pay-per-view alongside our co-commentator here, Kyle Matthews. Kyle, feeling any better from that pay-per-view? It's been about a month.
Oh, I'm feeling fine. I can tell you right now firsthand, Matt Riddle is someone you shouldn't be taken lightly for any time.
So I'm a little confused here. I think you kind of misplaced his identity. This is Gregory Matthews sitting next to us, but I digress.
No, Gregory Matthews was last pay-per-view because Kyle here doesn't have a match on the card tonight. Also, Kyle, thank you.
Matthews running around here.
Oh, trust me, after the match, I forgot who I even was. So, I mean,
I'm sure this guy knows exactly how that feels. Here comes our Intercontinental Champion, Matt Riddle. This guy, I think, forgets everything as soon as he's done with his matches, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I noticed the locker room had a really funny smell to it after that match.
Yeah, I didn't even bother approaching Matt Riddle back on April 20th. Kind of figured that 420 might have been a very important day for him. So.
Yeah, it's probably his Christmas. Him and RVD both.
No.
But hey.
No. Come Christmas time, you don't want to know what happens to that Christmas tree.
Oh my God. See, this is what I love. I love having the gang back together here because this is how our commentary usually ends up leading off at some point.
I mean, most people just toss their Christmas trees, to the curb after Christmas, but no, Matt Riddle, he finds a way to get all the use out of it.
Hey, can't argue with that, right? It becomes firewood one way or another. As you see here, it's the IWE Intercontinental Championship.
Of course, Keith Lee and Matt Riddle, these two know each other very well. Their days in NXT.
Absolutely.
And some matches on the main roster as well, so it should be a fun match.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is Keith Lee's IWE debut.
Hey, we're making a lot of fun about Matt Riddle, but, let's not take anything away from him. He is maybe one of the best technical wrestlers out there, a super submissionalist. I mean, Keith Lee's got his task cut out for him here tonight, no doubt about it. I mean, you cannot take Matt Riddle lightly.
Absolutely.
This is not Keith Lee's IWE debut. He had a match at Money in the Bank.
Oh,
I believe he was in the ladder match.
Oh, that's right. You're right. He was.
I don't remember his name, but if you remember something like that.
Right?
Yeah, I really got knocked for a loop. It's amazing what my mind can remember.
And that beautiful, beautiful championship belt up for grabs here, our referee. And also, so this is also Christopher Pierce's debut since YWC was bought out by the new company here, now known as Internet Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah,
Keith Lee going right to work on Matt Riddle, nice power bomb.
And back to your point there, I mean, obviously, yeah, kind of my debut here on the commentary team for IWE, but still the same old action. And tell you what, the match card looks stacked here tonight. I mean, if you consider the fact that this is our first match on the card, and we're going to be slowly working our way up to our main event, I mean, that just tells you that there's going to be matches of high caliber here this evening.
Absolutely. We've got matches tonight. We've got Nia Jax taking on Alexa Bliss for the I almost said YWC, for the IWE Women's Championship. We've got our world champion Roman Reigns taking on The Fiend for the world title tonight. And our main event a triple threat tag team elimination match straight out of Teddy Long's dreams. And it's to crown tonight our first ever IWE tag team champions.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Michael. As far as like us constantly referring back to YWC, I'm pretty certain that there are former house owners out there that walk into a house they've sold a couple of years ago, not realizing they don't live there anymore. So
right,
it happens.
A nice slam there by Keith Lee, knocking Riddle out of the ring, and here comes Keith Lee on the other side. Remember, gentlemen, no countouts in any of these matches, because pretty much for fairness of the fans to see that we must have a winner. DQs are still on. These wrestlers could still get disqualified for using weapons. However, they cannot be counted out.
Well, look at Matt Riddle.
If you can get disqualified for using weapons, Riddle would have been eliminated by now because those feet are weapons.
Yeah.
Matt Riddle staying right on Keith Lee. Well, he was. As soon as I say that, he kind of... Now he goes right back to work hard right hands against Lee.
Referee has the best job in the world right now. He's just standing there.
Yeah, just standing there watching.
Go ahead, Kyle.
I was going to say, standing there watching two guys beat the hell out of each other. I mean, well, what better job than that?
I'm kind of wondering here, going to the outside, we know it's a little bit more dangerous. You can use, like right there, you can use the gating around the outside of the ring, just separating the fans from the action as a bit of a weapon here, and you don't get disqualified for that. Who would being outside of the ring benefit between these two?
Honestly, I have no idea. You figure probably Keith Lee from just his sheer power. Oh, what a move there. And now Keith Lee going to the crowd already. Just tossing Riddle back into the ring here. With the prize on the line here. What a belly to belly suplex. Keith Lee never even leaving his feet.
Get the feeling that the tide is turning right now. Riddle was very quick out of the gate against Keith Lee, but now Keith Lee weathering that early storm. All of a sudden, the ball appears to be in his court. As soon as I say that, Riddle with a shot down there to the gut turns things around again.
Kick to the gut, now a kick to the back here. Riddle trying early on. I don't remember what exactly Matt Riddle's finisher is called. It's a modified what's it called? Neutralizer. A modified neutralizer, but I forget what he calls it. Belly to belly suplex there once again, taking Riddle down now. Those I don't think would be set. Oh my God, look at that!
Talk about that athleticism there, Christopher, and Keith Lee showcasing it right there.
Absolutely. Oh, drop kick there, and Riddle swats him away.
Nice block. Not easy to be able to block a drop kick. Oh my goodness. Did anybody see Matt Riddle's hands right there? I think they were too fast. It was just a blur.
Yeah, that was seriously just a blur. Open. I want to call him chops. Oh, and Keith Lee gonna make him pay for it. Oh, ramming his head on the apron, and that's the toughest part of the ring right there. Back outside. What is this? Oh my goodness.
That's not even in the ring. That's out there on the floor. That padding, yeah, it's there, but there's only maybe a very thin layer of it. It's like a piece of matzah out there. Pretty
much, as you see that Matt Riddle tosses him back in the ring now. Matt Riddle trying. These guys are about even. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Going for the armbar. The armbar submission.
Matt Riddle using that mixed martial arts background.
Right, he was a mixed.
Big arms there, so it's kind of like trying to wrap your arms around a tree trunk. So I don't think that Riddle was able to really cinch it in as well as he would have liked to.
I don't think Keith Lee much appreciated that either. And again, another belly-to-belly throw there by Keith Lee. Man, like you said, statistics in this match showed that this could be Keith Lee's night, but you cannot count out Matt Riddle at all.
We talk about that, it kind of seems like not much floats through Matt Riddle's head, but...
Oh, I thought he was going for a bear hug, but it was just another belly-to-belly throw.
He obviously had to be aware, had to have been watching that #1 contenders match when Keith Lee ended up winning, and you gotta wonder, were there any doubts in the back of the mind of Matt Riddle? Was he fully prepared for Keith Lee here tonight? I mean, what was his mentality and his preparation for a man that is obviously, as we're seeing, much more powerful, stronger than he is.
And that's true, and that's a side of Matt Riddle we don't really get to see. He's always fun-loving, joking around backstage, but when it comes to getting serious, Matt Riddle gets real serious.
Well, he's all business in the ring. I can tell you that from experience. Nice body slam there by Keith Lee.
Keith Lee fighting here. Oh, nice little good reversal there, right into it. Thought it was a bear hug, but another. Man, I think Keith Lee's taking Matt Riddle to Suplex City.
I was about to say, does Suplex City have new ownership here? I've seen so many belly-to-bellies in this match. Now what's Lee planning?
Well, I don't know. What's he thinking about here? He's got him up and, hangs him up on the top rope. Oh, Matt Riddle with the reversal. And Keith Lee.
He landed on the rope that time.
Oh, yeah, I believe so. Keith Lee just Matt Riddle thrown by Keith Lee right out of the ring, and then a shot to the gut. Keith Lee just methodically picking apart Riddle right now.
Oh, wow. Normally we see an enziguri to the side of the head. I think he caught the back of Keith Lee's head there.
He might have, as you see him toss Keith Lee to the other side of the ring there on the floor.
And you know that flurry of offense we saw out of Keith Lee? You got to wonder. I mean, Keith Lee's not exactly a man that's known for lengthy endurance. And the fact that we just saw right there, him kind of almost fall over his own feet on the outside of the ring, I think he's starting to get tired. This might be the advantage now for Matt Riddle.
What a knee to the face. And what's Riddle thinking here? The running senton. Goes for the cover on Keith Lee. Matt Riddle to retain the championship. Only gets a 2 count.
Wait, that was the first cover we've seen this whole match.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Tombstone.
Not many wrestlers have the guts to make that move, knowing that The Undertaker could appear from out of nowhere.
I just want to know, as he goes for the cover here, kick out at 2. I just want to know how he had the strength to keep Keith Lee up like that. Uh-oh, what's Matt Riddle thinking here? Could it be thinking that neutralizer?
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, he just kicked him right in the square in the head. Now, look, here comes the martial arts background now. Going for a submission, but he's too close to the ropes.
Situational awareness right there. An error on the part of Matt Riddle.
I have never seen that before.
This match might have been over.
Oh, well, I think Keith Lee avoided that. I'm almost sure he did.
Big drop kick by Keith Lee.
Let's see what Keith Lee is going to do here. Oh, my God, what a headbutt. And what a punch. Oh, my God. Double arm slap there. That took Riddle down. Is that going to be enough to put Riddle away? Nope, maybe not. I thought that was going to be it here. Look at this. What a slam. That going to do it.
About 10 feet in the air.
10 feet in the air, and we have a new champion.
Wow.
Bask in his glory indeed. We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Bask in his glory, bask in his gold.
Yeah, exactly.
NIC title.
I completely agree with that. Well, that's the end of our first set of matches here. Now up next, we're going to switch over to our women's championship match, and Kyle, one of your favorites, honestly.
No, definitely.
Still live here from Orlando, Florida. We are here at Full Sail University. Thank you for them for hosting this event for us tonight. See them telling the crowd it's going to be the women's championship match, and here comes the challenger.
Boy, and this is a match that we have seen before at WrestleMania, I believe. Was it in Orlando or was it in New Orleans?
No, it was New Orleans.
New Orleans, okay.
Nia Jax.
I wouldn't be able to tell you for certain, but I would have been able to tell you it was one of the two.
It was New Orleans. Nia Jax cousin of The Rock and an irresistible force out here in the women's division.
And these two women know each other very well, or used to know each other very well. I don't think anybody really knows Alexa Bliss much anymore after seeing what she's gone through over the last year.
Yeah, pretty much. And here comes our champion now.
Of course, Alexa Bliss became the IWE Women's Champion at Money in the Bank, defeating Charlotte Flair.
This is interesting too, because you would think in a matchup like this that, you know, Nia Jax, the challenger, the more powerful of the two, would have the advantage. But you know, I think Alexa Bliss has countered that strength and power with the psychological warfare, with the way that we've kind of seen her become somewhat twisted with her, not only her persona, but the way that she is in the ring as well. So might catch Nia Jax off guard just a little bit.
Well, they do say that when you have an encounter with the Fiend, you're never the same again. So, and Alexa really has proven that as of late. Kyle, sit down, please. don't make me.
He has to stand up. He can't see over the table.
There it is, the women's championship belt. Man, I tell you, IWE has some good championship belts.
This is why Michael sits between the two of us, so I'm out of punching range.
Yep, exactly. Kase, don't make me break out the handcuffs here. Nia Jax.
Whoa.
What?
Handcuffs.
Listen, when you've worked with him as long as I have, you know why.
We can stop there as long so we can keep this on the air.
Talking about me, Alexa Bliss, and handcuffs. I don't know where you're going with
Whoa,
that, but
boy, okay. Anyway,
it's funny to see this too. The championship belt's almost as tall as Alexa. See that here too. Holding that championship belt, she's gonna give it to our referee Ernest Wright, and that's what's on the line tonight. The women's championship belt, as he shows it to Nia Jax, and now to show it to the rest of the world. That's what's on the line tonight.
Yeah, let's give a little bit of a shout out there to Ernest Wright. Didn't really talk much about him during the first match. The most electrifying zebra in all sports entertainment.
Electrifying.
Deep fried zebra. I wonder if that's a thing. Look that up.
Probably in like Taiwan. As the match begins here, fighting a nice, good, classic technical wrestling start to this match here. Good collar elbow tie up now into, let's see what's going to happen here. A nice reversal there and a nice arm drag takedown there by Alexa Bliss. And now we're back to stalemate.
Grounded. That's exactly what you got to do.
Oh, and a running bulldog there by Alexa. Headbutt there, back by Nia Jax. You know, they say never headbutt a Samoan because it doesn't work out well for you. But if they're the one giving you the headbutt, man, God help you.
Never headbutt a Samoan. How about never get headbutted by a Samoan?
Oh, what's Alexa thinking here? Oh, a nice arm drag takedown. I don't think Nia did not appreciate that. Look at the strength.
Right now, Alexa Bliss in trouble.
These are not some very PG camera angles. Kyle, stop drooling.
I will say I had nothing to do with this, but look at this submission hold.
Stretch Armstrong there.
Nia reverses into a hip toss.
Ooh, what a punch there. And look at her just toss her across the ring. Oh, and look at that. The kick just floored Nia. You know, we've got to say, with this new person... Oh, what is no
this?
way. No way.
Oh,
Okay, I thought she was going to go for a choke slam.
I thought she was too.
Fireman's carry there by Nia Jax. Nia, I don't know if she's toying with Alexa right now or what, but oh my God.
If I was Nia Jax, I wouldn't be toying with her. What we've seen Alexa Bliss being able to do, this transformation, as you would say, in the middle of a match, I would try to put her away as quickly as possible here if she wants to win this title.
What I find really interesting, you know, a lot of times we're able to gauge who the fan favorite is based off the crowd reaction. It's sounding right now like the crowd's not behind either one of these two women.
Not really idea. It's probably just the way, maybe we are in Full Sail, so it does get very quiet here.
I mean, I know right now that He'd be peeking his microphone right now if he was a fan, that being Kyle. So Alexa Bliss has one fan in the crowd.
Right?
Maybe Alexa has the same effect on the crowd that she has on me.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Nice kicks.
Speechless.
Yes.
Nice kicks there. Backs Alexa into a corner. And now look at her go. Look at the punches. Just punishing. And oh my goodness.
Like just throwing her around like a rag doll right now. The power game coming into play here for Nia Jax.
I don't think Alexa's got really much of any offense at all. Got some here and there, but not like an actual, like, full-blown on the offense here. Nia just punishing Alexa Bliss. Nia said prior to this match, she's coming for the women's championship, and she desperately wants it as he has a jawbreaker there by Alexa.
And don't forget that we've already had ourselves a new champion crowned here tonight, so you got to think that Nia Jax, knowing that a title has changed hands already, kind of feeling maybe the stars will align for another champion to be crowned here in herself.
Another jawbreaker there, and that's very true.
You mentioned the lack of offense that we've seen from Bliss in this match. That's kind of been her thing as of late.
Third one.
Take all kinds of punishment, but able to pull off a win at the very end. So maybe this is all by design.
Oh, I thought, what a bad rake of the eyes there by Alexa. I'm not sure what she was doing in a
neck breaker.
The neck breaker looked almost like a reverse RKO. Alexa goes for the pin on Nia Jax. Only gets a 1 count.
A neck
If
breaker
that even
from
was a 1
Heartbreaker.
count, I think that might have been a half count.
Nia, strong Irish whip into the corner there. Man, what could be going through Nia Jax's mind? What a reversal there by Alexa to a Hurricane Rana. Ooh, nice sweep of the legs there. That's your wherewithal.
Nia Jax needs a breather, it looks like.
Remember, no count. Oh, I lied. Apparently, there is count outs.
Oh, did she sucker Alexa Bliss in?
True. That's very true. I thought for sure that all the that there was going to be no countouts in any of these matches, but I guess I was wrong. And by wrong, I mean
Wright forgot how to count past 3 for a moment.
What are you talking about? He has a little headphone in his ear where the commissioner's talking to him. Well, Alexa might be out here. This guy's got to watch that referee's count.
Oh, and now Nia into the steps.
These guys just fighting outside the ring here. Referee count up
Alexa
to
gets
8.
back in and gets back out, breaking the count. Alexa not wanting to take the count out victory here.
Very well could have had it there. Oh, and a takedown by Nia Jax. Now Nia throwing Alexa back into the ring.
Champion's advantage here. Now that we see that countouts are a thing in this match, Nia Jax can only win the title by beating Alexa inside the ring by pinfall or submission.
See how it goes. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. What could be going through Nia Jax's head right now?
Oh, man.
Headbutt just floors Alexa Bliss.
I think that's an easier question to answer than what could be going through the mind of Alexa Bliss right
An
now.
electric shock.
Well, let's see. What's this? Again, just picking her up. Oh, my goodness. And I think her head might have bounced off the ropes there.
Alexa Bliss has not been the same since she met those steel steps outside of the ring. Nia Jax just seemed to be kind of taking her time.
Remember, Alexa does have a history of concussions as well, so
Oh!
trying to take advantage of that. But
Nice kick to the knee there, going for a pin on Nia Jax, who only gets a 2 count. Alexa, and then look at Nia just get right up from that.
And Alexa can't believe that wasn't a 3 count.
Oh, rake in the eyes again.
Right in front of the referee.
Nice kick to the head there, kick down. Oh, look at this, look, there's a claw, the claw. The claw on Nia Jax.
and that's
Nia
it.
tapped. Oh, wow.
Very
Wow.
impressive victory for Alexa Bliss once again.
That was out of nowhere.
I looked awfully close to the ropes there too. Nia Jax might have something to say to Ernest right after this match, but nonetheless, I don't know if Nia tapped or if she passed out. Whatever the case, Ernest Wright calling for the bell, and Alexa Bliss going to retain. Very valiant effort here.
Absolutely. You see the referee just outside there with Nia, laying on the ground, might be calling for help or something, but unbelievably, Alexa Bliss retaining the Women's Championship here tonight. But now, gentlemen, we switch gears. It's going to be time for the World Championship match coming up next. And, well, we talked about him during this match and how he's affected Alexa Bliss. Now it's his turn to go for the gold. The crowd here, respectful, but very, very vocal here tonight. Well, gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely a little afraid.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I don't know who this fan is that's beside me, but I'm hugging him for dear life.
For the World Championship.
It's for the final two and the championship match we saw at Money in the Bank.
That's right.
Elimination match.
Dean obviously did not take kindly to losing that match, requested a rematch, and it seems like the IWE officials said that was a good match and decided to grant the Fiend a rematch for the title here tonight against Roman Reigns.
I mean, are you going to deny the Fiend? I mean, what?
Guys, we've seen so many power couples in so many different wrestling organizations. Can you imagine if Bray Wyatt is able to win the World Championship here tonight and he and Alexa Bliss are able to hold two of the top championships here in IWE?
That would be very, very scary. You know, back before IWE got balled out, Roman Reigns was actually the longest running world champion to date. He held it for several months. And now he's facing, but IWE got balled out. He was unfortunately stripped of the title. When YWC got bought out.
By IWE.
I was going to say, are we already out of a job again?
No, YWC got bought out by IWE.
You said IWE got bought out.
Oh. Listen, it's still new, okay? But when YWC got bought out,
Clearly.
when YWC got bought out by IWE, Reigns was forced to vacate the title. And he was put in that 8-man match. And he earned that title back. Now he's facing the Fiend in a one-on-one match for said title.
I think maybe the problem was the Fiend's got such a dark entrance here. It's hard for you to read your notes. So Kyle, you should probably go down there and tell the Fiend that he should have a little bit more lighting during his entrance so we can do our jobs properly.
Crowd here, very, very vocal tonight. And here comes the IWE World Champion, Roman Reigns.
The head of the table, the tribal chief, flanked by his special counsel Paul Heyman and his cousin Jey Uso.
First time that Roman has not come out by himself.
Has there been anybody more dominant over the last year than Roman Reigns? You mentioned the long title reign that he had over at YWC before it became IWE. I mean, Reigns is unstoppable.
Picked the title back up pretty much immediately, and that wasn't an 8-man match. He could have been easily eliminated.
And here's the thing too, let's take nothing away from Roman Reigns. He's been dominant in the amount of length that he has held not only the YWC Championship but now the IWE Championship. But it's not as if he's just going out there doing the same thing night after night. With each different opponent, as you brought up, Kyle, that Elimination Chamber match, 5 different opponents. I mean, he is having to constantly adapt himself to be able to get himself out of situations that, let's be honest, a lot of times are not champion's advantage.
Oh no. I mean, in that match was stacked. Had the likes of Michael Norman in that match, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus.
Yeah, and it came down to the final, like you said, it came down to the final 3 with Norman, The Fiend, and Roman Reigns. And then it came down to just those 2. And I guess the IWE officials said that these fans deserve to see a one-on-one match between Roman and The Fiend.
Now, I want to bring up something here that Kyle touched on about the fact that it's the first time that we've seen Roman come out with his entourage, if you will. Is he worried about The Fiend?
It might possibly be that. I'm not sure. Roman's one to say he's not afraid of anything, but to come out here being flanked by Paul Heyman, who probably won't do much anyways. But not only that, but then you got Jey Uso out here too, who's had his cousin's back since his return almost on here into wrestling from a previous known injury. It's going to be interesting to say, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen with them out here, because I'm sure it's only going to be a matter of time before somebody gets involved in something.
Well, gentlemen, we know that words mean nothing. It's all about actions in the ring. So Roman Reigns may say he's not afraid, but we're going to see if indeed that is the case. And right out of the gate,
I don't think he is. Belly to belly suplex to start off here, going right after The Fiend.
And another one.
Wow. Fiend may be taken by surprise here by this early flurry of offense by the champion.
Nice reversal there to a bit of a cross body. The Fiend now already trying to take back control of this match. Roman running right into an elbow.
You mentioned.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you mentioned that these were the last 2 standing in that Elimination Chamber match. So both of these opponents have a little bit of a playbook that they were able to kind of look through pre-match. You got to wonder if either one of them is going to pull out something different that the other one hasn't seen before. I mean, in the case of Bray Wyatt, he is constantly unpredictable. Roman Reigns, as mentioned, always able to adapt, so he might have something in his hip pocket that The Fiend may not be prepared for.
Look at Jey Uso getting a little close over there.
This is the first time we've seen a one-on match between these 2. I mean, at least, these 2 personas. I mean, Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt, they have a lot of history, but when it comes to Roman Reigns facing The Fiend, I mean, that elimination match, that was the only time he's been in the ring with him.
Even though we know that Paul Heyman won't get involved, this could potentially be a whole 2-on-1 situation here. But don't forget, disqualification is on and can happen if Jey Uso gets involved or anybody gets involved. So this a big time advantage goes to Roman Reigns.
That could be the very reason why he brought both Jey Uso and Paul Heyman out here.
Oh, look at this Uranagi slam. Nice little punch to the gut here. Fiend starting to get the offense in. Now look at that overhead throw.
Kind of interesting if you look at this matchup too. If we look at the previous 2 matches we had, you had the much larger Keith Lee against Matt Riddle. You had a kind of lopsided match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. Nia Jax the bigger opponent. Between these 2, in terms of size and strength, pretty much equals.
Yeah, it really are. Pretty much equal, and that's what's going to make things really interesting.
Nobody really seems to seem to be able to gain the advantage so far. Nice back and forth match. Here comes Reigns with a cover, and the Fiend able to kick out at 1.
I'm gonna ask you guys because my memory doesn't go that far back. Has Roman Reigns held the title from the transition from YWC over to IWE?
No. Well, he did. He had the title for YWC, but it was vacated when it was bought out. So last week, or last pay-per-view, excuse me, last month, it was a 6-person elimination match, and Roman Reigns won it to recapture the newly named IWE World Championship.
So theoretically, I think we should still say that his streak is alive between the two brands, since there was no other.
Sister Abigail.
I'll hold that thought here because we might end up having a cover.
And
indeed we do.
Fiend taking him away from the ropes, goes for the cover on Roman, and Roman kicks out at 2.
All right, so back to the point I was going to make. Theoretically, Roman Reigns really didn't lose the title. It was, as you said, vacate. Okay, now mandible claw.
Mandible claw on Roman Reigns, who quickly fights out of it.
You don't see that very often.
So, in essence, we could pretty much say that from YWC over here to IWE, Roman Reigns has not lost the title. The Fiend could be the first person to break what's been a very lengthy streak. Between
spear!
Two brands. And then again, maybe not.
Spear to the Fiend. Is that going to be enough to put him away? Goes for the cover, kicks out at 1.
Man, these two are evenly matched. We saw how quickly Roman Reigns was able to fight out of the mandible claw, and now even the Fiend kicks out at 1 after a spear by Roman Reigns.
Oh, what a big boot. And look at Paul Heyman, the walrus, jumping for joy on the outside of the ring.
Flippers and all.
I think Roman Reigns taught him a trick. Roman showing some wear in this match here. He's starting to get a little frustrated there. Oh, I think Roman was going for something there, but Fiend countered it, and once again with the counter here, tosses him outside the ring.
Roman almost hitting the back of his head on those steel steps. I think he was able to stop his momentum just in time.
Here comes Jey Uso and Paul Heyman again.
Didn't stop that DDT.
We talked about one-sided matches in the previous match. Fiend's had has to have at least 75% of the offense thus far in this match.
You know what I'm finding interesting here too? Oh my goodness. I was going to mention, we're keeping an eye on Jey Uso and Paul Heyman outside the ring. I don't think the Fiend's looked in their direction once.
Well, not at all. He seems to be worried. He seems to be totally focused on the task at hand right in front of him in Roman Reigns. And really, we haven't seen Heyman and Uso really do a whole lot in this match so far, which surprises me.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, and I haven't seen Paul Heyman do anything either. Now look at...
Sent Roman Reigns right into his cousin. I don't think I've ever seen Paul Heyman move so fast. He had Bray Wyatt.
Oh, look at this!
Sister Abigail.
Sister Abigail again to Roman Reigns. Is that going to be enough for the Fiend? Can the Fiend win the title? Oh my goodness, and a kick out at 2.
If he had been closer to the center of the ring, you gotta wonder those extra seconds of dragging him away from the ropes, that might have cost him.
The claw, referee in perfect position.
And I think Roman tapped.
Yes. Wow.
Oh, we have a new champion.
Oh my goodness. IWE is never going to be the same again.
Well,
your prophecy came true.
We thought in our heads who could take the title away from Roman Reigns. Well, gentlemen, who can take the title away from the Fiend?
Who wants to?
That's another good question.
This is in my head, and I'm thinking, who's got the guts to step up to the Fiend?
I feel like that title might be tucked away in the Firefly Funhouse for a long time now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're now switching gears. It is going to be time to crown our first ever tag team champions.
Now come the Fashion Police here. Tyler Breeze, Fandango, known as Brizongo. These two are former NXT Tag Team Champions, getting a shot at the gold tonight.
Absolutely. Remember how it works in this match. 3 teams starting. It's a tornado-style match, so everyone's going to be at the ring at the same time. As one person gets eliminated, the whole team is not. One person's eliminated, they go to the back, and it's all up to the one person left. So we could potentially have a 2-on-1 or even a 4-on-1 situation.
Hey, look, guys, I'm not going to say I don't want the Fashion Police to win here tonight, but we're not exactly on speaking terms. I talked with these guys last week, and they had the audacity to say I didn't have the right to wear black socks with white sneakers. Not my fault I dressed in the dark.
Well, we're all human. Interesting to see who these other 2 teams are.
Oh boy.
Well.
Well,
All right, everybody get out your red Solo cups.
yep. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
These two are no strangers to tag team gold either.
They want smoke.
I was hoping they'd shoot up the red Solo cups. It looked like something straight out of a Toby Keith music video, but one of the most fun tag teams to watch today, I believe.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I was just going to bring up, and I'm so glad you said that, because you kind of look at the 2 teams we got so far, the Fun Police and the Street Profits. They love to have fun outside the ring, but as soon as that bell rings, they are all business, especially with what's on the line here tonight.
Yep. A shot at tag team immortality to be crowned the first ever IWE Tag Team Champion. You guys should be able to get a sneak peek at the new Tag Team Championship belts, as the ref, I believe, should hold them up before the start of this match, I hope. If not, then we're going to have to wait and see until we have a winner's crown.
If not, then we wish Ernest Rice the best in his future endeavors.
Yes.
Well, one final team. Who's it going to be? I'm very curious to find out who it's going to be.
Oh boy.
Well,
You talk about 2 tag teams that like to have fun. These guys are all business.
the Viking Raiders, formerly known as the Viking Experience.
I'll tell you what, in order to have a formidable tag team, it's all about chemistry. I don't see any chemistry flaws between any of these 3 teams, so I'll tell you what, I don't think you could have picked 3 better tag teams to go for the tag team gold here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, the Viking Raiders are former Raw Tag Team Champions, so they know all about holding tag team gold as well. So we have a team that's former NXT that are former NXT Tag Team Champions. We have a team that's both the former Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and another set of former Raw Tag Team Champions.
So basically what you're saying is all 3 of these teams are former tag team champions.
I think he just took the scenic route to tell us that.
Yeah, exactly.
We have 3 tag teams that know what they're doing, is what I'm trying to say.
And they're all going to be in the ring at the same time, too. So, and this is elimination style. So, we're going to have to wait and see what happens.
Basically going to come down to last man or last team standing, depending on the situation of who gets eliminated. And immediately you've got the Street Profits, Viking Raiders, and the Fashion Police all going after each other. It's not a 2-on-1 situation or anything like that. It's 1v1, each one of these teams.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't see the New Day in this match. I would love to see Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods square up.
Yeah, and I know why. Yep, New Day. Remember, New Day down to just Kofi and Xavier Woods. However, at least we did get to see Kofi try to battle it out for the world title at Money in the Bank as well.
Now we have Ivar and Tyler Breeze going at it. And, well, as soon as I say that, Angelo Dawkins gets involved there with Ivar, the two biggest guys in this match.
Now you see Tyler Breeze roll outside of the ring. While that's smart for him, it does leave his tag team partner, Fandango, all by himself.
Breeze back in now immediately, goes right after that, and then here comes Montez Ford. We got Eric on the outside too.
Got a cover there too. I don't know if you just saw that there, but Angelo Dawkins covering Fandango. So our first cover of the match. I think it only got a 1 count though.
Oh, it's Tyler Breeze. Oh my goodness. Almost seemed like Tyler Breeze and Montez Ford are kind of working together there.
Eric outside the ring now re-enters.
If I was Ernest Wright, I'd just get out of the ring and just
Stand
watch.
outside the ring, yeah. If you see a cover, then dive back in. But there's too many bodies flying around right now. He's in peril.
Don't even need to dive back into the ring. You can just stand at the ringside and smack the apron 3 times if you have to.
Two team members outside, Ivar and Montez Ford. That just leaves the entirety of Breezango in there with 1 member of each of the other teams.
And you would think that a 2-on-1-on-1 advantage for Breezango would actually benefit them, but the fact that both of them are in 1-on-1 matchups right now, not really an advantage to any team.
Yeah, I don't think there's much of any advantage to anybody at all in this match.
I mean, the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders know each other very well. We've seen them feud over the Raw Tag Team titles either last year or the year before.
Oh, yes, submission.
Submission by Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze to Angelo Dawkins.
Had the legs grapevine. Not going to be able to hang on.
Eric on the outside of the ring again.
Dawkins, the powerhouse of the Street Profits.
Nice drop kick there by Tyler Breeze. Now we have 1 member of each team inside the ring now.
It's Eric on the other side of the ring there, down the floor, I guess. I can't see him.
He's right there. Yeah, I can see him right in the bottom of the screen here.
Oh, there he is. Yep, down the lower section. I thought he might have been up on the upper section. Couldn't see him. I think I've been kind of wondering here. You know,
submission hold.
And able to roll up, but I'm kind of wondering here. I mean, let's say that you're the Viking Raiders, and a member of Breezango has a cover on the Street Profits. It's in your best interest not to break up that pin, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. Just gotta look out for your own team in this kind of match.
1 member of each team still inside the ring here. Tyler Breeze is focusing on
right now in the ring.
Tyler Breeze focusing on Angelo Dawkins on the outside, while it looks like Ivar now just trying to rest and get some strength back.
This is another one of those matches that we saw a lot of at Money in the Bank. I mean, just one of those matches, so much action going on at one time. We're just gonna have to call this thing by the seat of our pants. It's kind of hard to keep up with everything that's going on.
Absolutely. And Montez Ford's been eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
Well, he may have been eliminated from the Royal Rumble, but he's still in the hunt for the tag team gold.
Yep, Street Profits now both on the outside, and oh my God, the heck happened to Fandango?
Fandango looked like he tried a spinning heel kick on Ivar and missed.
Tyler Breeze still putting up a fight here. He's got trying to battle both of the Street Profits at this point. What a move there by, I think that was Eric right there. Eric goes for the cover on Fandango. Is it Ivar?
And
Yes,
Fandango's
and
gone.
Fandango is out. At least Tyler Breeze all alone here for Breezango.
That one spot of air, I don't know what it did to the Fashion Police, but Fandango's tried to kick it. Tyler Breeze has tried to kick it.
Tyler Breeze is switching back and forth. That's all he can do. Goes for the cover on, I think, what is that, Ivar?
That's Ivar.
And a kick
Ivar
at it,
just
too.
eliminated Breeze's tag team partner. Breeze trying to return the favor, but was unsuccessful.
I think right now, if you're Tyler Breeze, you've got to align yourself in some way with one of these other two teams. It's only hope. Otherwise, you got to hope that those two teams don't turn on you, because they could be sharks smelling blood in the water and realize, hey, we could have it just down to one team versus one team. Take the Fashion Police completely out of it.
Kind of answered the question I was just about to ask. I mean, so once we see an elimination, what do these other teams do? I mean, do they go after the other team at full strength, or do they try to eliminate the lone remaining member of the other team?
Well, Ivar working pretty much on Tyler Breeze right now, but here comes the Street Profits as well. Irish whip there, leading to pretty much nothing at this point. Eric rolls out of the ring. Now we're kind of down to a 2-on-2 once again here. Both the Street Profits still staying in the ring, though.
Cover.
Goes for the cover on Tyler Breeze. Kicks out at 1. Ivar now, what's going on here? I don't know what Angelo Dawkins is thinking about.
Kind of a modified backstabber there from Tyler Breeze to Montez Ford, almost to the upper back, lower neck region.
Ooh, and what a nice modified slam there to Tyler Breeze. Tyler, at this point, I think just has to get out of the ring. Let these two fight it out. Oh, unprettier. Ooh, is that going to be enough? Is Tyler Breeze going to get an elimination? Referee getting your spot here. And he did. He got it.
For Ivar.
Ivar eliminated. So now the Street Profits are the only team left still in here.
All right, so now strategy changes once again.
Oh.
Double cover.
Oh, double cover.
Ernest Red had to stop his count and start one immediately after that, and I think that may have paid off there for Tyler Breeze.
All right, so I was going to say, you know, the strategy completely changed. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's a bit of a stutter right there.
Easy strategy here for the Street Profits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why is he so much better than I did?
I mean, at this point, you got to think that Eric and Tyler Breeze should start to just form an alliance here at some point.
Yeah, before I had the mini stroke, that's what I was going to say.
There's so much excitement here. It's caused Christopher Pierce to have a mini stroke. Tyler just not letting it. Tyler is just going after everybody. Oh, Ernest, get out of the way. Okay, good.
Hitting anyone that moves. I mean,
even the referee. Oh, look at this. Goes for the cover. Is that enough? Is that enough to put Eric away?
Oh, it is. The Viking Raiders eliminated, and Tyler Breeze is in a bad spot.
I do not like Tyler Breeze's chances right now because it's a 2-on-1 situation, and Tyler has been through the ringer after his teammate Fandango was the first one eliminated.
Oh my goodness. Head bounced right off the steel pole there. Now he's getting thrown back into the ring.
Now you got to wonder, do Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins kind of take turns going after Tyler Breeze? Do they both gang on up on him at the same time? I don't know if it's in their best interest to maybe get in each other's way.
Oh! That might have been a beauty shot.
Breeze needs an elimination here.
The beauty shot to Angelo Dawkins, but he did not go for the cover.
Sets him right back up. Not sure what he's thinking here, but...
Neck breaker there, but Montez Ford is up and ready to go here. Tyler's just trying to focus on one, but he's got to watch them both. The numbers game are going to catch up.
Breeze needs to find a way to knock them both out and try to score 1 or 2 quick pinfalls.
He could get one, throw them outside the ring, and then maybe get another one grounded in the ring, maybe take away the opportunity for
and what
one of the Street Profits to make a save.
What a spine buster. Now Montez Ford goes for the cover. Is this going to be enough? No, it's not. Tyler with life's left.
Oh, look at this. Montez going up top.
Tyler Breeze showing a lot of heart here, but the...
Oh!
But the numbers game be too much to overcome.
Going for a submission move, the abdominal stretch. Will Tyler Breeze tap out to the abdominal stretch? And he's not. Angelo just tosses him back down. Oh, what a snap suplex there.
There you go. You got Montez Ford outside the ring. This is Tyler Breeze's opportunity to even the odds.
Can he do it? That's the question. Look at this, going for a camel clutch. Maybe nope, maybe not. What, Tyler's got to be trying something here. Look at this, goes for the Hurricane Rana here. No time to gloat to the
outside.
No time to gloat to the crowd, Tyler.
Got to go for that cover sooner rather than later. If he's got a Hail Mary shot, he's got to hit it right now. Well,
knocks them both out of the ring.
This is not a falls count anywhere match.
What's Tyler Breeze going for? No disqualification in this match. Not a bad strategy, taking out the kendo stick.
Great strategy.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about it. He's got to have an. Oh my goodness! I say he's got to have an equalizer.
With the right rules, no disqualification.
That might have just, for all intents and purposes, that might have just pissed off the Street Profits. Into the ring goes Tyler Breeze.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Angelo Dawkins. Now he's got the steel steps and puts him in the ring.
It's already a 2-on-1 situation. I'm not really sure if they need those steel steps.
I didn't appreciate those kendo stick shots.
Montez Ford feeling it right now. Tyler Breeze trying. Oh, an insecurity kick.
Knocking out Montez Ford.
Who quickly slips to the outside of the ring and snap suplex there by Dawkins. This has just got to be it. By now, this is just punishment. Pure punishment.
Oh, wow. Nice float over takedown there by Montez Ford. Oh, man, Tyler Breeze with those kicks out of nowhere.
He's got to try. He's trying. He's putting his heart in it.
Gotta admire the fight that Tyler Breeze is putting up here.
And that's getting out of the way. It's just, once again, his opportunity, trying to lift Dawkins, but can't do it. Does not have the strength.
Gut buster there by Angelo Dawkins.
Dawkins goes for the cover on Tyler Breeze. Is that enough? Is that enough to do it? No, Tyler kicks out again.
Angelo Dawkins can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Neither, I can't believe it either. Look at this, snap suplex again. And Dawkins here just to take it over.
Win or lose, you got to be impressed by Tyler Breeze here.
Oh, Breeze once again with the reversal.
Oh!
What a giant, that was a spine buster type move there. Goes for the cover on Tyler Breeze, and they get it.
Street Profits are the inaugural IWE Tag Team Champions. But again, hats off to Tyler Breeze. What a fight he put up there, being at such a huge disadvantage.
And just to show the chemistry these guys have, I mean, you brought it up, Michael. There could have just been one member of the tag team standing. Both of the Street Profits survived till the end.
Yeah, both members of the Street Profits survived to the end, but you got to give it to the heart of Tyler Breeze and pretty much the entire Breezango team here. Tyler gave it his hard-fought victory, but it goes to the Street Profits. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time for Extreme Rules.